Wasn't ideal conditions for bream this morning. You just got to fish when you can fish sometimes. This is the only time I could get out. It was probably about mid-morning, right at the bottom of the tide. Luckily it was a little overcast. When it's overcast it can extend the bite a little bit because all the bream aren't right up in the snags. Well, some are still, but they're not hiding from the sun. One thing about the low tide is you can access some areas where you wouldn't be able to wade out to unless you were fishing on a kayak. It also allows you to look at what structure is there for when the tide is high again. You can often also pick up a few secondhand lures that you find stuck to the bottom of logs and trees. I rigged up weedless because I was casting around all this structure. Had no luck. A few little hits but couldn't sink the hook. I decided to hit the sandbar after about 20 minutes. Going off any sandbar is not a bad idea on the low tide as well, because you can sort of walk out a bit further and cast on the drop-offs. I was using the smaller ZX in black. I tend to like black vibes for bream, particularly as the bream love to chew on those black mussels. I only managed a few little runts on the ZX today. I had one last bait junkie left in the pack. They work pretty similar to the Slim Swim, look similar as well. I was getting quite a lot of hits. Managed another little run. Fortunately the blowies came along and smashed off the tail afterwards. I kept on prospecting down the river. I really tried to focus on slowing down my lure retrieve as much as I could. I think I'd been fishing for flathead and some other species a bit too much. When you're hooked up, there's no real rush. He's pinned real well. I've just got to take him in nice and slow, keep pressure on the fish at all times. I've got the drag set where it will allow him to take a bit of line if he needs, and then I can pull him in when he's tuckered out. This fellow was pinned perfectly to the point where I had to bend out my bloody jig head. Thanks for watching. For more Swan River videos, please subscribe. Feel free to ask any questions in the comment section.